Under a pristine sky and beautiful weather, it's time for some NFL football. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And he mishit this one bad. Short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go,
A give left side for Hall. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Here we go. Transfer.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Forced out to his right. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run for it with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
That's caught. Devon Achane rolling into enemy territory. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. At the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Hey,
Play action, Fields. And the defender comes away with it. And the Dolphins will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 19, Pioneer.
Pass play coming here. He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Putting the tight end in motion. Fields on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Dolphins football.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Finds his man, Waddle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Angel. Right.
Throwing off the play fake here. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Good. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hey, Ken. What's right?
Another throw for Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hall there to haul it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go. Up, let's go. Go.
1st down throw for Fields. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. Fields now on 3rd. Flushed down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 2-score game early. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here we go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings them to 3rd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Fields on 3rd. Firing one deep for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets start to fight back with their first points of this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Check go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Taken in by Smith. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has a man, it's Achane. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. Come 19. Come 19.
They kick the running back in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
19. Set.
Trying to run it in. Achan. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Go!
Achan. Goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready? 70 range, 70 range. Go!
Throwing now from the gun. Has it down close. And in for the Miami touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Mevis ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Here we go. Good.
The Jets take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields throwing here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Check up.
Running with Achan out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Dolphins pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From midfield now. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Jets have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. From the 42. Able to hit home, complete. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, on your back.